Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Juan Solo here with A Squad Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for some more Vigor. So in today's video, I thought I would go through and showcase all of the weapons that are currently in Vigor, as well as showcase the shelter a little bit and kind of go over a few of the crafting details and supply crates and stuff that are in this game for those of you guys that have not actually had a chance to get access to Vigor yet. So first things first, this is your shelter, which honestly, it's so cool where it's actually stationed at. You know, this really cool backdrops. You got some snow-covered mountains over there. You have this big giant lake with some more mountains here. Like location-wise, I don't think they could have done a better job with the location of this shelter. As well as over here to the left, you guys will see that there is actually a shooting range. And you can go in here and test out all your weapons with unlimited ammo and kind of just, you know, check them out with different ranges and stuff, which is pretty cool. But overall, this, like I said, this is the shelter, and you can actually upgrade this place because, like, right now it looks pretty rough. You know, being that this is kind of like post-apocalyptic Norway after, you know, the nuclear war that hit Europe and everything, it looks like it's in pretty rough shape. So first thing we will do is actually go downstairs, and I will show you guys all of the upgrades and stuff that we can do to this shelter. So you go down here, and this is kind of the upgrade sheet. So you can see here that the first section way over on the left hand side, you have level 1 shelter. And if I upgrade the wood log all the way up to level 14, my place is going to generate more materials, you know, per day or per 8 hours or whatever per hour. And it's basically going to make it so that I can increase the amount of this material that I get, which in turn I can use that to upgrade the shelter. Because up at the very top you can see that I need 4,000 materials to upgrade to the base level 2, which is where I'm going to be able to unlock the crafting table, which is going to allow me to decrease the time of crafting weapons. And then as well as there's a mystery one down there we can't see, which is also part of level 2. Then level 3, you get the scrap bin, which also will generate metal parts per hour, which is obviously going to make it so that you can, you know, do other really cool things at the base. And there's, you know, level 2, level 3, level 4, and it goes all the way up to level 14, and we have no idea what some of those other things are. Here you can see an electric generator. Down here we have a stove, as well as a box for herbs and stuff. And this all helps generate materials to basically make your life easier in, you know, in the raids, as well as, you know, crafting weapons, crafting other cool things, you know, medical items and whatnot. You can see we only have access to 6 total upgrades and stuff. If you play it enough, you can get access to these 6 upgrades. Other than that, they did say that they're going to be adding more of these in the early access period, but for the most part, a lot of these are locked but until the full game is going to come out, which is going to be early 2019. So you can also see, if we come over here, customize is coming soon, and resources. So this is your entire list of resources that I have for basically my stash. You see that I don't have any fertilizer fuel. I have some nails, and you can deconstruct this stuff to gain materials. So up at the very top, you can see that I have 1923 materials. These things here I can deconstruct to make more materials. So like this here, I have no idea what I use glass for. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to deconstruct all of this glass, so it's going to give me 2,500 materials. You want to construct this resource? Yes. Resource deconstructed. Sweet. Right? Did I get all the materials? Yes, I have 4,000 materials. So let's actually go back in here, and we are going to repair shelter and level up. Can I do that? Did I do it? Yes. Okay, there we go. So now my shelter is a level 2. And what else did I gain? See, I actually have access to the crafting table, but I need 5 more wire and 44 more metal parts. But I think by doing that, I think there is a couple things that might have visually changed with this place. I think the fire, yes, before the fire was not lit. I know that's a very simple thing, but just by upgrading it to level 2, now we actually have a burning fire in the actual fireplace there. And I'm wondering if any more panels went up on the roof. I don't think so. So visually, every time you upgrade the base, there's little small aesthetic things that change to make it look more homey, I guess you could say. So overall, that's pretty much for the crafting and stuff, guys. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go upstairs, and we are going to check out the wardrobe. Because currently there are only 4 things you can currently change in Vigor with your character customization and stuff. So your uniform, you have all these different choices and stuff here that you can scroll down through and change your uniform, which really, it's everything in this game currently is cosmetic only, which I think it needs to stay that way. But they did say that they're going to be adding a lot more character customization when it comes to clothing and stuff, because currently, like I said, there's uniform, headgear, gloves, and backpack, and everything here is cosmetic only. It doesn't, like these here, they don't actually affect inventory space. It's pretty much whatever one you think looks cool. But overall, they said by the time the game fully launches, they're going to be adding more things to customize in the early access period. And by the time the actual game launches, you're going to have a lot of different choices. I believe they said there's going to be at least 4 or 5 more things you're going to be able to customize individually on your character, which is cool. There is also gestures and stuff that you're going to be able to do in-game, which we don't have access to yet. And then sprays, which is going to allow you to customize, I believe, customize visuals of your clothing as well as customize visuals of your weapons and stuff. And with that being said, we're actually going to go over here. Where is this stash? Yes, we are going to go over here and we're going to check out all of the weapons and stuff that are in this game currently. They did also say that they're going to be adding more weapons down the road, and all of this stuff is going to be added for free. That's what they stated, so hopefully they stick by that. So we have the Luger, which is a 9x19 handgun. We have the Swami KP31, which is basically a pistol caliber submachine gun, which currently it's my favorite one to use because, you know, you can shoot it really, really quickly. We have the Silver Pigeon shotgun, which is sort of like a bird gun, like a bird shotgun. We have the Fall Kniven A1, which is basically the concept. It's just a melee knife that actually currently in this game is way too powerful. Melee in this game right now is really, really good. Like, you can two-hit somebody and kill them, and especially with the way the aiming and stuff works in this game currently, it does make it a little rough sometimes. We also have the A74K bayonet, which I'm assuming you can put it on the end of your AK. I would think you could, maybe not. Next we have the AKM, which I haven't currently had access to yet. Shoots 7.62x39, and I really think this would be a very, very good weapon to go in with right now in the state of the game. When we have the AKM bayonet, which is another melee weapon. We have the A74K, which is a 5.45x39, and this is another weapon that I actually haven't had access yet to, but it's an AK. You know, it's definitely going to be better than the pistol caliber submachine guns and stuff. And these two weapons, the AKM and the A74K, are going to pack a punch. But I currently don't have access to them, but hopefully I'll be able to get some gameplay with those weapons very, very soon. Then we have the ES M16A2, which shoots your 5.56 45 NATO round, just standard M16. That one would be pretty cool to use. Haven't had access to it yet, so hopefully we can get a hold of that soon. Haven't found it in the open world, haven't had any luck with that. Then we have the KS-23 shotgun, which is kind of like a little sawed-off, short-barreled shotgun. Good close quarter combat and stuff. I actually got one of these the other day, but then I left it on the map accidentally, I went up against it with a submachine gun, and I did not lose because the kid did not hit me. So I'm not sure exactly what the shotgun spread is on those. Then we have the Lachive 12. Looks like the Spaz 12. Should be interesting to see. That thing should have a lot of range just because of the way it's built. Then we have the M1911. You can't have a post-apocalyptic shooter in Norway without the M19. You can't have any shooter game without the M1911 pistol. So glad to see that one in here. And then we have the Mosin Nagant, which it's a good sniper rifle. One of the streamers that I actually watch had this the other day, and just the way the aiming works currently in this game is very tough to use. Then we have the PM 9x18 Makarov. You know, obviously being over in Europe, you can't have a shooting game without a Makarov. And then we have the Puko, which is another melee weapon that kind of just looks like a screwdriver or like a shank. And then we have the RPK-74, which is a big light machine gun. I haven't actually seen this weapon yet. I haven't seen anybody using this weapon, but this thing should be able to put shots down range, you know, pretty good and be overall a pretty good weapon. And then last but not least, we have the 9x18 Makarov Scorpion, which is a very small submachine gun variation of obviously the Makarov shoots same round. Little submachine gun and stuff. So currently, those are the weapons that are currently in the game. They did state that they're going to be adding more weapons for free in the early access period, as well as down the road when the game fully launches for free. It's going to be a free-to-play game in early 2019. And then you can see over here, obviously, the different ammos and stuff for the weapons that you can craft and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And then your consumables, which are all your antibiotics, bandages, painkillers, disinfection. We have the M67 grenade as well. This is all the stuff that is currently in the game. So there's going to be more things added at later dates and stuff. And then here's the shelter. Here's the customization rewards. So we're going to check this out real quick. So this is a wooden crate. And with this, you actually, when you get a supply crate in the open world, you actually get like the supply drop and you make it out alive. You're going to get access to a wooden crate. So we are actually going to open up this wooden crate and you're guaranteed some of these really cool items and stuff. So let's open this bad boy up. And we got an AKM blueprint, 50 materials, and 3 painkillers. And how that works, to be able to craft like certain weapons and stuff, you need all of the blueprints of the weapon. And the best way to get blueprints is actually by deconstructing weapons that you have. So if you have like 3 AKMs, realistically, I would deconstruct 2 of those so I could get 2 blueprints, and it's not guaranteed for them to be different blueprints, so you almost need to deconstruct them enough to get all of the blueprints of the weapon. And once you have all of the blueprints, you're going to be able to craft the weapon back at your base however you see fit, whenever you want and stuff. So overall, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for the video. I just kind of wanted to showcase all of the weapons, some of the cool mechanics and stuff, as well as showcase the shelter and all of the upgrades and stuff that you guys can currently do to the shelter. And it's a good game, you know, for early concept ideas right now. It runs pretty good. The only 2 complaints that I have are probably the aim down sight, because it just feels a little bit wonky, and then as well as the hit registration is a little bit off. Sometimes, you know, you're right on somebody and your shots and stuff aren't registering. But overall, this game's only been out for a few days, you know, to the public, for the closed preview and stuff. Hopefully they'll make some good changes to this, and this will be a really cool game, because it is stated to be a free-to-play game coming out early next year. But overall, like I said, guys, that's all for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys are excited about Vigor coming to Xbox later on into early 2019 for free, make sure to slap that like button. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all things with Vigor, State of Decay 2, and many other survival games coming to the channel. But that's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.